Welcome to the Pre-Snap Podcast presented by LineStar, your top NFL player prop bets for Divisional weekend. The Rams going up against the Eagles. We've got your top player prop bets plus touchdown calls, and at the end of the show, we'll give you our game picks. Along with me to break it all down is Tyler Wiemann. Tyler, we've got a great game ahead of us. Can the Rams go across the country and take down the Eagles? That's the question we pose to ourselves in this one. It should be a game either way, and I've heard a couple analysts on ESPN even calling for the Rams to win this one. Any initial thoughts on this matchup?
It's been a great season, Rams, but I'm sorry. I think you're going home.
All right. End show. Just kidding. The Rams actually, though, haven't lost to the Eagles in a playoff game in 75 years. So who knows? Maybe they can pull it off in this one. You never know. Going up against the Eagles, though, is a tough task, especially in Philadelphia. So in this show, we'll get to those prop bets, as always, using the PropsAI tool on the LineStar app to help us find the best value there. But we also have a new partner that we want you guys to take advantage of this deal right now with some of the picks that we give out today on the show. So go ahead and download VividPicks if you haven't already. You'll get a $250 deposit match plus up to a $25 secured play using promo code LineStar. So make sure you take advantage of that deal. Or what you could also do to get a little bit more cash back and bang for your buck, you can go through the BetFully app. That's an app of ours where new customers will get $10 bonus and up to $40 cash back when you sign up using that BetFully link through the app that is available in the App Store. So take advantage of that deal. And we're also going to do a contest on the show. It's kind of a new contest for us here. Usually we say we go 3-0, we'll give out $50 to a randomly selected commenter. But in this one, we're like, the lines are getting tougher and prop bets are hard this time of year. So we decided, you know what? We're going to give out a pick that we're going to pair with that promo code or that promo prop on VividPicks. And if that doesn't cash, we'll just give someone in the comments $20 just to say, sorry for the bad pick, but go buy yourself some lunch on us instead. So to enter that, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Also, if you've got any locks for us, let us know. We're all here to help each other out. Learn a little bit about the matchup and get a little bit smarter, make smarter bets. Speaking of smarter bets, also bet responsibly. All right, all that aside, let's dive into this matchup. First things first, the weather, because there is a little bit in the city of brotherly love, 35 degrees. It's the second coldest game the Eagles have hosted since 2022. 60% chance of precipitation, maybe a snow game in this one. We do have 8 to 10 mile an hour gusts. Not super significant, but something to note that could change throughout the day. So keep an eye on that for if you're taking any kicker props, which we aren't. But hey, do what matters to you here. The injury report, let's take a look here. Tight end Tyler Higbee is limited with a chest injury. Witherspoon did not practice today with a thigh injury. We had Bobby Brown for the Rams as well, did not practice, and Alaric Jackson did not practice as well. Now, for the Eagles, a lot of their players didn't practice today, but most of that is just due to rest, so nothing super concerning out of their camp as we head into this one. So let's get right to it. We're going to start off with LineStar's pick, and this is the pick that we are going to pair on VividPicks with their promo right now, which is Lamar Jackson over 0.5 passing yards. So this is the one for our contest, and it's going to be Dallas Goedert, the Eagles tight end, over 35.5 receiving yards. LineStar and the consensus are with us to the over. He's averaging just under 50 receiving yards per game and has been over in 6 of 11 games, including last week 47 against Green Bay. And in fact, 6 of the last 7 tight ends have had 37 or more receiving yards against this Rams team. They've been getting killed by the tight end. TJ Hawkinson just had 64, Noah Fant 63, Trey McBride 123, Tyler Conklin for the Jets had 59, George Kittle had 61, Taysom Hill had 37. Can you see this trend here, and are you with us, Tyler? What's your take?
Yeah, I think Goedert is clearly in play. He routinely has been over this all year long, and then also you add in the fact that it's a little bit more of a shorter passing game with the weather conditions, and I think Goedert is just set up for success. The other thing here is that AJ Brown limited. Devonta Smith was coming off injury last week. Like, their receiving core is a little bit banged up. Goedert is healthy, he's good to go, and 35.5 is just a low line.
And he's been over in 3 of the last 5 playoff games with the Eagles. So liking that play there. Again, we're putting it with that Lamar Jackson over 0.5 passing yards. That is our, if we get it wrong, we'll give a randomly selected commenter $20. So you could tail us on VividPicks if you'd like. Now it's time for Tyler and I to each give another pick that we like in this contest. What you rolling with?
I'm going to go with Matt Stafford under 229.5 passing yards. Our LineStar projections 216. The big thing here is we got weather. It is a snow game. It is cold, and in snow, Stafford is 1 in 8. He has a 54.5% completion percentage, 76% or 76 passer rating. This Philadelphia secondary is very, very good. Cooper Kupp has been MIA. I don't know what's going on with him, but the last 5 games, he has just been a total non-factor. And if the Eagles can key in on Puka, then, they really don't have many receiving options for Stafford to go. I think it's going to be a tough one for him in tough conditions. So got to fade him a little bit.
Yeah, I saw that you wrote this one down on our shared note here. And when I did, I said, I kind of like that one because I had just seen a stat that said basically the Rams are second in the most explosive plays from play action. However, in this contest, they're going up against the Eagles, who are the best in the league at defending play action, allowing just 5.3 yards per play. And with those weather conditions we talked about, and you talked about Matthew Stafford and how he has fared in those games, do I think they have a chance to, especially traveling across the country? Once again, it's going to be a tall task for them, especially when their defense has to go up against my player prop bet, Saquon Barkley. I'm going with the quad father here, over 110.5 rushing yards. LineStar and the consensus are both leaning to the over here, and why not? Because Barkley's averaging 125 rush yards per game. No big deal, but he has been over in 10 of 17 games, 119 last week versus Green Bay. And again, going up against a Rams defense that has struggled at times against the run this season. They actually ranked 21st in rush defense DVOA in the regular season. The last time these two squads met up was in LA, and Saquon torched them for 255 rushing yards, including second half touchdown runs of 70 and 72 yards. I don't think they're going to be able to contain Saquon Barkley. And the Eagles brought them here for this moment. We're going to roll with Saquon once again to deliver for us on those rushing yards, especially in a weather game that could just call for the Eagles to just run the rock in this one. So I like Saquon. Any thoughts on that, Tyler?
Yep. I mean, Saquon's in a good spot.
It's kind of chalky,
but hope he does well, but we'll see.
All right, so those are our 3 picks. If you've got any for us, please let us know. And again, the one that we are rolling with and putting our money with this week is going to be that Lamar Jackson over 0.5 passing yards. You can use that on VividPicks when you first sign up. Remember to use promo code LineStar, and we're combining that with our Dallas Goedert over on receiving yards pick. Best of luck to you. Remember to comment below to enter that contest. If we get it wrong, we'll give one randomly selected commenter $20. So no worries. You win either way. It's a win-win situation here on the LineStar YouTube channel. All right, now it is time for touchdown calls of the game. Tyler, where are you headed for an anytime touchdown in this game in Philadelphia?
I'm going to Jalen Hurts minus 120. The big thing here is Jalen has one more rushing touchdown than Saquon Barkley on the season. And the big difference, Barkley's at minus 120, Hurts is at Barkley's at minus 150, Hurts is at minus 120. Give me the extra value. Let's go Jalen Hurts with the rushing touchdown.
All right. And the brotherly shove will be in full effect, I'm sure, in that one. For mine, I'm going to their wide receiver, A.J. Brown. Hopefully all is good and he plays in this one, but I saw that plus 145 and I was like, sign me up, because this is a guy who has 7 touchdowns on the year, 4 receiving touchdowns over the last 8 weeks, and 8 red zone targets in that same span, going up against a Rams defense that's 20th in pass defense DVOA versus opposing teams' wide receiver 1. Back when they faced each other earlier this year, he had 109 receiving yards and a touchdown against them. I think he could repeat that feat once again. The Rams have allowed 20 touchdowns to wide receivers during the regular season. That is 4th most in the NFL. We also just saw A.J. Brown reading a self-help book on the sideline called Inner Excellence. So I think he shows that inner excellence in the red zone in this one. What do you think, Tyler?
Yeah, I mean AJ Brown obviously has a great chance to get in the end zone. He's just a total beast. So hopefully
Yeah.
he does. Eagles, I think, are gonna have a pretty good day. So.
And I know that was a very controversial thing, seeing your star wide receiver on the sideline just reading a book, but it's a self-improvement book. I'm all for the self-improvement section, at Barnes and Noble. So,
Did you
do
see
you
it?
whatever works.
How many copies has been sold since that
I
happened?
know. That's
It's
pretty
like an
wild.
insane amount. Yeah.
May have to go buy myself a copy if he cashes in on his touchdown, that is, this week. All right, let's talk about this game overall. I think you already said it at the top of the show, Tyler. The Rams have no chance in this one. Come on, do they? Can they at least cover?
I mean, the Rams obviously have a shot. It's Sean McVay.
Yeah.
Stafford is a proven quarterback in the NFL. They have weapons. The Rams have a shot, but I think it's going to be a very, very tough game for them to win, and they have a small margin to win it. So I'm rolling with the Eagles.
Yeah, my biggest concern for them is just being able to stop Saquon Barkley and the Eagles' run game in this one. And if they can't do that, I'm not sure that they can quite keep up. The other factor in this one is Matthew Stafford has to be connecting early with his wide receivers. And in these conditions, I'm not sure what exactly this game is going to look like from a snow perspective, but that could make things really difficult on this Rams team if, in fact, there is some of that snow in the forecast in this one. So for that reason, I'm leaning with the home team, the Eagles, in this one to get it done at their home turf and cover that spread. So that's what we're rolling with. Let us know what you're rolling with in this game in the comments below. It also enters you into that contest. Make sure, if you haven't already, sign up for VividPicks. I did yesterday. It's awesome. I've already entered in a couple plays for this divisional weekend. So best of luck to you in all of your bets this weekend. Remember to check out that PropsAI tool on the LineStar app as well. It'll help you tremendously in all of your prop bets. So good luck. We'll see you next time.